Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how I sublimate ornaments using fun 3D designs. I picked up some sublimation ornament blanks from Michaels. They're made out of hardboard, I believe it says that on their website, and it comes in a pack of 8. When you're looking for blanks, you do want to make sure they're specific sublimation blanks. They have something in the coating that it has to have to be able to sublimate on. There's ceramic ornaments that you can sublimate on as well, but for this video I chose this material. There's also string that comes with it that you can use to hang the ornaments. I decided to measure the ornaments. It says 3 inches online, but I wanted to make sure, and it is 3 inches. So now I'll go over to Canva and grab my images. I decided to go into Creative Fabrica first. I just wanted to show you where I found the images, and these are so adorable. They make it look like it's 3D, and these 3D images for sublimation are really popular right now. I've seen some other people make some ornaments and even some tumblers. I've been wanting to do some sublimation 3D tumblers as well. But I love Creative Fabrica. It's where I find most of my images. It looks like this is on sale right now. You can also download it for free and sign up for their free trial, and then you can always cancel that. I pay for their membership because, as you can see, you get unlimited access to 7 million graphics, over 7 million. It's insane. So I do pay for their membership. I pay for their yearly one, which is $4.99 a month. But you can try out their free trial and see if it's something you would use. I highly recommend it. So I already have this downloaded. I'm going to bring it into Canva. Okay, I have these in Canva. What I did was just uploaded the files. I'm only making 6, even though there's 8 ornaments. I just uploaded them into here, and the size that I'm making them, there's going to be a little black box you can see that pops up. I am making them 3.3 inches for the width. Even though the ornaments are 3 inches, you want to make your images a little bit bigger. That way you know that it will cover the entire ornament. At first, when I filmed this, I made the ornaments 3.1 inches and I could not get it centered correctly, and I had like a little white outline. It just wasn't lined up correctly. So 3.3 inches is a good size for these. Every single one of these are 3.3 inches. I'll click on share, then I'm going to go down to download and I'll select download again. I pulled it up under my downloads. I'll click on file, print. I have my sublimation printer selected. I also have my preset set. It's sublimation preset. If I go to printer options, I will show you my printer settings. This is what I use for my print settings. And for color matching, I'm using a Cosmos ink profile. For some weird reason, my printer settings goes to scale to fit. And then when I hit scale, it's only at 97%. That has messed up my image size in the past. So I'm just going to click on 100%. I don't know why it does that, but I just have to change it. Now I can just hit print. I'm using A-sub paper. This is always my go-to paper for sublimation, so I will just take a sheet and put it in my printer. I have my fast speed printing turned off, so I sped this up a lot, but it actually prints very slowly. For my printer, I'm using an Epson EcoTank. It's the ET2760. I set my Cricut Easy Press to 400 degrees at 60 seconds. The Michaels sublimation ornaments have a time and temp on it, but it's a little different. I decided to use Cricut's heat guide. I just really like their settings. It always seems to work best for me. While that's heating up, I'll prepare my ornaments. Here I'm just cutting around my designs. I just cut a circle around them and I try to get it somewhat close to the image. Before I add my sublimation paper to the ornament, I need to clean it. I was trying to show it on the camera here. You can even see little specks of dust on it, but I don't think it's picking up on the camera. So I take a lint roller and I run it over the ornament a few times just to make sure that I get all that dirt off. When adding the paper, I make sure that the hole for the top of the ornament lines up on the top of the image, if that makes sense. And I also make sure it's in the center. You want to make sure you see a little bit of that ink around the entire circle to make sure it will cover the entire ornament. Now I'm ready to add heat resistant tape. I always get really tape happy with my sublimation. I don't know why, I just feel like I get better results when I put lots of tape on it, but I know so many people feel the opposite, and for them less tape is better. So I feel like you just need to play around with it and see what works best for you. I also like to pull the paper as tight as possible when I add my tape. This tape dispenser is so great also, so I will leave a link for that in my description box, as well as the ornaments and everything I used for it. Here's how it looks when I have all the tape on it, and I'm going to press 2 at the same time, so I am going to add this Santa one as well. I'm curious, what are you guys making for Christmas projects this year? I just have so many ideas for tutorials. I can't wait to share some of them in some of my videos coming up. I place butcher paper down on my heat mat, and then I just place the 2 ornaments down. I put butcher paper on top of that, then I just set my easy press on top and let it run down for the full 60 seconds. Once it cooled down, I started to remove the tape, which took me just a little bit to get all this tape off, but the tape did take just a little bit of the backing off, but it wasn't that big of a deal and wasn't too noticeable. I always love the sublimation reveal, and here's how this one turned out. I think it's so cute. I just feel like the little penguin is adorable. Just removing the paper for the other one, this one is the Santa, and it just looks so cute. If you see little white specks after you sublimate, that is just some of the paper that's sticking to it. All you have to do is get a wet washcloth and just rub it off, and it easily comes off. For the last ones, I follow the exact same steps. I add my paper and my tape, and I just press with my easy press over 2 of them at the same time. Also, let me know if there's any specific Cricut tutorials you want to see me make on my channel, any Christmas things, or just anything that you're wanting to learn. Look how adorable these are. I love the 3D look. I think the Santa Claus and the penguin look the most 3D to me, so they are my favorite, but all of these just turned out so cute. I almost forgot to add the string to it, so I do that. Sometimes it's fun to add your own ribbon or something else to it to give it even an extra special touch, but I decided to use the ones that they came with. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you did, I would love it if you gave it a thumbs up, and if you subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new, and look for more Christmas, Cricut, and sublimation tutorials coming soon.